One topic I seem to struggle with is being so hard on myself. Why is that? Okay, so it's related to what we were just talking about, self-love. Very often, it's easier to love others and to care for others and to give others the quality attention that you then lack giving to yourself. Again, we're not really conditioned to do that for ourselves. It's a fairly new thing, I would say, in mainstream to talk about, that you need to take care of yourself, and normally it's in context of work. You got to charge your batteries and such, but it's really nurturing your inner world, and it can be very difficult. In fact, I've struggled with this most of my life. I'm very perfectionistic in nature, and so I still to this day catch myself being harder on myself than I am on anyone else. And so it's definitely something that's ongoing. It's part of your path of self-realization, is realizing all the areas where you just demand so much of yourself, and it comes from a good place. You want the best life. You want to achieve things. You want to reach your highest goals and be the best you can be. But you can get there, but you don't actually get there by being hard on yourself. Compassion and love and nurturing, those are the things that actually bring out the best in you, that raise your vibration, that then attract those things in your environment. You see those things in your environment because you can only see what your own frequency is vibrating at, right? So that self-love and self-compassion and self-care and establishing a practice around that is so important. It shouldn't be just now and then when you're in trouble, you're struggling, it's already kind of too late. It's something that should be ongoing. In fact, the rest of your life should revolve around your self-love. That is really the core. It's the core of you, and it's the core of your life. Something to do in the mornings, something to do, little exercises or little things that you have throughout the day, something in the evening before you go to bed to set the tone. There's lots of things you can do. Something I do in the morning is when I first wake up is I check in with myself and see how I'm feeling. Now, the ability to let yourself feel your feelings is key to self-love. And it's not saying, oh, I feel bad, and then reacting to that, and because lots of times I wake up and I just feel crappy. This happens. But lots of times I feel great, right? But it's just checking in and taking stock. Okay, that's how I feel. You don't have to resist the crappy feeling, and you don't have to necessarily jump up in jubilation that you're feeling great. Just notice it. Noticing is awareness, and that awareness is the consistency throughout your day. As long as you stay aware of things and not react to them. If you're reacting, life is up and down. Life is a roller coaster. Good things, bad things, all day long. That's what exhausts you, your reaction to your thoughts and feelings. But if you can just allow those thoughts and feelings to be there, to exist, and you be with them, and then you watch them come and you watch them go. And that way you create a consistency throughout the day and throughout your life, so you're not in this emotional turmoil of constant ups and downs. Definitely check in with yourself. I know there's other methods of little post-its of gratitude and positive affirmations that you can do. Lots of people do those. There is the thought awareness exercise that we do at the end of each one of these happy hours. For just a minute, we focus on our breath and notice our thoughts coming and going. And we'll do it again at the end of the session. And that too helps alleviate stress and brings your blood pressure down and makes you aware of what's going on in your inner world, so that you're not so much a slave to it, right? Practice, everything comes down to practice. Practice being kind to yourself. Little bit here and there. Notice when you feel triggered about something that you've done. That feeling triggered, if you can start noticing that you feel triggered about your own actions or even your own thoughts, that's your entry point, your access point to realizing, hey, I'm being hard on myself. And just taking note of that. And don't judge yourself for being hard on yourself. It's okay. Just allow that to be. And it's the noticing of it that eventually and gradually diffuses that hardness, that harshness that you have towards yourself.